Good morning, children. How are you today, Ever get that troop of gibbons out of your bedroom? Always enjoyed gibbons. I think they're a fantastic comedy monkey. The big long arms. That and the orangutan. Especially when they get old and they just become like this ball. You know? And so much of the ball appears to be head. Like, it's not, but it just looks like it. It's fantastic. I enjoy that. Anything that can be a sphere just naturally develops like a sort of comic value. No, I didn't see the new detective yet. The back catalogue of stuff I gotta watch is piling up. Training's back on, and if I'm a bit tired, I usually just wind up fucking just staring. Just scrolling through internet, because it's easy and doesn't require any cognitive energy. But, yeah, we'll get around to it. Alright, where are we? Espionage! Which is French for special penetration, I think. Dare I mouse? Okay. Play to time. Okay. Sure. Sanction! See, now this is why you play a game called Espionage. You want the option to sanction, and with no other fucking information. Okay. Oh. Help, I've been sanctioned. Don't know what happened there. I think I got caught in a rift in the space trans-dimension. Probably not worth fiddling with, I'm just gonna guess. Probably not gonna wind up missing Espionage, the computed game. Based on an exciting board game. Exciting! Board game! Alright. I mean, I expect this to at least be faintly playable. Gibbons. Howler monkeys. I do love that there are just monkeys whose whole deal is just going, ooh, at you. It's just so fucking funny. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, ESPN baseball, that feels like that's what it should be. It's got ESPN on it. Like, it can't be for autism. Oh, hell yeah. They really should let you just, flying cross-body the guys on bases. Like, because they gotta tag you. So I feel like you should be able to do whatever to, like, get them to drop the fucking ball, Like, if I do, like, a running Masawa elbow, and they do, ball gets dropped. Japan's national pastime. So nice of the Americans to import it. Alright. Oh, we got the mouse. Okay. Batting practice, player trades, player statistics. Alright, play ball. That's, you know. What the fuck's an Oriole? Is that one of those biscuits with like a bird in it? Cleveland Indians, Detroit Black People, Milwaukee Whites. I don't know any of, like, I don't know if any of these, which of these are meant to be good, you know. Do they have, like, just some proper butthole teams, you know? Who's a butthole fucking baseball team? Oh, I know Sports Chuds had their own autistics. Point of fact, I argue that, like, some of the Sports Chud autistics are deeper into the fucking spectrum than they ever want to admit. And particularly when you start talking, like, American NFL, which is just baffling. But, like... Alright, look, name... What's a shitty... Like, one of you's gotta fucking know. Oakland Athletics. Like, if your team has to point out that you're athletic, that just doesn't sound very good. Alright, well, I'll be Oakland versus Milwaukee. Play ball. Alright. You know, I keep clicking play ball, and I'm noticing that balls aren't getting played. And I'm just a little disappointed by that, you know. I feel like, it's a terrible game, but I find myself playing it a lot. The, Legends of Wrestling 3, and it is a fucking terrible game. But one of the things it has is just a quick start option. And if it's where your fucking cursor is at when you enter the fucking game menu, is if you just keep mashing X, you'll hit quick start. And it will literally just put you into a fucking game. And it's random. Like, you might be in a ladder match, and you don't know which character you are and which character. The rules will be weird. But it's just, there's quick play. You're off and running, champ. Hope you like it. People talk about Kansas and Arkansas, like Arkansas should be called Arkansas, when really you should be calling Kansas Kansas. That's much cooler. That's concerning that I don't have an auto map for this. I'm a bit worried. Like, am I going to be controlling this baseball game with a fucking mouse? Okay, you play keyboard.
Tonight, get set to toss
hell
out
yeah.
a couple of cold ones for our matchup in Milwaukee.
Look at that guy. That guy's got that great fucking just sports announcer head shape. You know, just this nice kind of like slumped punching bag in the corner, kind of.
Hi, I'm Dan Patrick. Welcome to ESPN's Baseball Tonight. I'll be calling all of your action for today's game. Leading off the inning, the left fielder.
Okay. X in space. Fast.
Hey, Retroarch here.
Alright, I'm pitching.
Fastball down the pipe. Strike one.
So we'll go... Was that fast? Alright, well I'll go a slow one then to like, you know, mix it up a little bit, like confuse the cunt. That hit the ground. That's bullshit. Alright, W in space. Fast! Yeah, peg it.
Fastball. High. That's ball two.
How do I, like, not make it go high?
Fastball down the pipe. That's strike two. 2-2.
Alright. Did directions do anything? Ah, suck shit.
Down the pipe, called strike three. That brings up the second baseman.
Didn't even take a swing, you fucking pussy. Fast. I mean, I'm assuming if I push directions...
Fastball. High. Ball one. 1-0.
Like, can I hit him? Holding directions
Fastball
doesn't appear like...
Called.
Wait a minute, am
Fastball
I the fucking...
down the pipe. Strike two.
I think I'm technically playing as both. Because, like, I can steer that. That is confusing. Alright, I gotta work out how to take a swing, though. Alright, no, that's not gonna help. Okay. Milwaukee... Why would fucking computer plays? Why would I have... That is just vexing. There we go. Okay. Now someone else is actually playing.
The
Oh
windup,
shit, it's them.
the pitch.
Okay.
Curve down the pipe.
I just got myself
Strike
out.
three.
That explains.
Next batter, the first baseman.
Explains a lot, actually. All right. What in? Okay, space isn't
Low.
it?
Ball one. 1-0. Fastball on the inside corner. Strike one. Fastball high and outside. That's ball two. Slider low and inside for ball three. 3-1. Change
What
up
is fucking
outside
hit?
corner. Strike two. Full count. 3-2.
Found the game over button. Damn it, there's no manual. Hey, baseball tonight. Like, just, you know, let me fly and kick the cunt. That, watching baseball pitches in freeze frame and slow motion, like, that cannot be good on that arm. That is just not right. I'm assuming they get their tendons replaced like it's a fucking novelty, you know. They must be just running around sourcing like fucking ibex tendons from fucking Africa or some shit. That just like I'm not even sure I can fucking do whatever that is. Yeah, like I mean, normally I think the game's functional. You know, it was better than some of the other baseball games I've hit on in this motherfucker. But like, I don't know. I'll have to figure out the controls. I don't want to get rid of it but just the fact that there wasn't an auto map for like what looks like a major title. You know, like it's got a license. It was weird. You know, normally anything. You know, there have been auto maps for like those fucking Korean moon games. You know, like I don't know how we have a fucking ESPN baseball tonight and not have a fucking auto map for it. Or at least, you know, because I've got no idea. I'm pushing every button. I don't know what I'm fucking supposed to be doing here. I mean, this is cool and all, but literally nothing will ever top Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 opening with fucking Rage Against the Machine. Like, that is... I had that on Dreamcast, and that was the best version, and... God, I played that so much. Like, every gap except for one weird one at the school I could never get. Oh, yeah, no, that's, the no-hitter on acid. I love that story. There's a great animation you can find on YouTube for it that just, you know, kind of takes the audio of him talking about it. Alright, that's a little Like, it says Gravis, but those are always, like, a little more difficult to fucking... Alright, see, this has a fucking thing. Alright, we got brake, accelerate, jump, crouch. Hell yeah, there's punches and kicks. I don't know why there would be, but, you know, okie dokie. Yeah, we'll just leave it on that. Alright, it is going fast, which is a little weird. Baseball wasn't. Baseball was being normal. Oh, why is it on max? What the fuck? There we go. That feels like it might be. Alright, let's just start the race. Let's get going.
San Francisco. You'll finish at the Golden Gate Bridge, but the key here is the tunnel. Once you hit it, go all out, because you're almost home.
Thanks, Denim Princess. I'm getting real road rash vibes from this.
On your mark. Get set.
Fuck, what was accelerating? Do I have to tap? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Alright, I can cup check, that's always good. How do I go faster? I mean, I suppose I'm on like rollerblades or some shit. Did I just beat that guy? Who's that guy? Oh. I feel like this is not an accurate representation of the extreme games. I feel like there's some liberties been taken with this shit. Like, is that a... What is that? Is he a cameraman? Or is he just here to fuck up my day? Ow, you munt. Because he's not like... He's not in the same... You fucking bucket of cunts. You know, is this just down... Is the event called downhill whatever? You know, you're just like, fuck it, it doesn't matter if you got wheels. Yeah. I think I fucked a cunt up. Yeah, like that guy's just doing a laydown on the skateboard. That was how we used to play him back then. You fucking cunt. I don't have, like, kick buttons. That's the problem. Like, what do these buttons do again? Oh, yeah, I do have a jump. Okay. So, I've had 0 gates, which I think are those fucking loops I gotta fucking jump through. It just feels weird to me that there'd be 2 completely different forms of vehicle here, you know? Damn it. No turbo button. Why is everyone faster than me? This isn't fair. Oh, there's a gate. I can get that one. Yeah. See, it's easy when you don't put them, like, fucking up in the sky somehow. I think that's speeding me up. Something gave me a boosty there. I remember San Francisco being not this flat. You know? That was kind of a big part of it, was just that there were these fucking hills, man. It's like people just found, like, the pointiest fucking area. It's a lot like Brisbane in that regard. Like, there's a lot of similarities to, like... Yeah! I flap my little arms. Alright, look, fuck off, buddy. I don't like fucking your little... You know, your fucking downhill couch. I'm gonna jump on you like fucking Mario, that's what I'm gonna fucking do. Ow. That hurt a little. I need to work out a kick button so I can, like, fucking rollerblade this guy in the face. Yeah. Jumping slows me down, which I don't think's fair. Dick punch. Dick punch. Alright. Alright. Creeping up into places now. Stop it. Stop it. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Ah! Oh, look at that. Do I get a point for that or something? Like, come on, this is San Francisco. Where's a big downhill for me to go now? Oh, it's gonna sting a little. Fucking layback guy just hurtling in. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna change my fucking dick punch to fucking kick, because all I'm dealing with are, like, fucking... these goddamn recliner guys. Just, like... tapping it... I don't know, I don't think... maybe tapping it makes you go faster? I think it is. It's just hard to get a set, because it just looks like I'm spasming as well, which I feel like wouldn't be right, but I definitely feel like I'm going a bit faster now. Maybe I gotta tap and then hold. Oh yeah, that's right, I got kicks now, motherfucker. Oh, yeah! That's right. I'm going fast, and I'm gonna hit you in the fucking face. Alright, now, maybe I was just going in a downhill section there. What do the gates do, do you suppose? If I get all of them, do I warp like in fucking Star Fox? Oh, that's not a jump. Hey, get back here. You fucking rouge, dude. Alright, yeah. See, now we're going. Now we're cooking with fucking feet. Fuck, this is boring. That is fucking... Oh, there we go. Take it over the edge with the most radical new sports from Extreme Games. Like, the thing that I'm a bit confused by here is the cover suggests, you know, that, like, there's a variety of different events. Like, I did think I was participating in some kind of Extreme games where, like, I'd have, you know, I'd be going for, like, some kind of medal. What do they give out of the Extreme Games? I'm assuming it's a medal, but these days it might be like a gold vape. Passive-aggressive inline, yeah. Those sprites aren't bugged, that's just what they look like. Like, he was kind of spasming because I was tapping fucking run, but I don't think that's even what I'm supposed to do. Like, I think it was just like, I started tapping, okay, here it is. This one has a manual. Baseball doesn't. What's happening to America? Too big. Okay, getting started. Be extreme. Choose settings. Equipment. Extreme lean. Obstacles. I feel like it really, like, that just is it. Like, okay, what's extreme lean? Kick right, turn left. Does this keyboard not have extreme lean? Extreme. Extreme. You can't just keep using, like, you know. If you're about to slam into an obstacle, try to avoid it. There we go. Life lessons. Now we're into just the French. I don't know. I'll keep that around just to fiddle with. Alright. I mean, look, if it's not NBA Jam, I will tell you now I don't give a shit. Once again, one of those sports that I feel would be improved by tackling. Although each basketball team should be allowed to have one tactical midget, and you're allowed to throw the midget. So you can, like, pass the midget to another player, and the midget can shoot in midair. Basketball immediately better. Alright. I want Run Ultra. I want all the best shit. Fuck you. Alright, well, here we are. If you're going to fucking rollerblade into something at 50 miles per hour, maybe don't. Do you like sports? Do you hate ankles? Alright. See, I managed it. Now, I'm not gonna fucking trick myself into... Alright, look, just... Alright, now see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you know, I clicked let's fucking... Oh, Dennis Rodman, why ain't that a flashback?
On ESPN.
This might have a fucking... Watch this not have an auto map. It'll be played with a mouse for some fucking reason. Oh, well, fuck me. Okay, pass, shoot. There's no turbo, which is kind of bullshit. Alright.
Elliott dishes. Rivers sets it up.
Oh, I ran up.
Baker dishes. Murdoch sets it
Okay,
up.
that's, alright. Steal. Okay.
Oh, line, and it's good. Elliott passes off Rivers with the ball. Rivers.
Boop, boop, boop. Like, I'm not playing as the second guy.
Rivers with the ball. Rivers.
Fucking... That sucked. I was standing still. I clicked the pass button because I'd like to do something in my fucking sport game. And it just goes... Beep. Like, fucking honestly. That I'm not keeping, because I'm pretty sure NBA Jam's in here. That's terrible. That does a game of, you know, court roundies the disservice. Huh. Space SX. Ah, it's an electronic novel. An electronic novel picks up where the printed word leaves off. A dynamic fictional universe begins with you at the center of the action. Choose your own adventure in Space SX. All right. What you loading? Most of the passengers feeling that it may be the news of an enemy Voltron activity, or the peculiarities of some of your fellow passengers, or even the odd rumors about the SX itself. Something tells you that more than a simple vacation awaits you here on this enormous vessel. The shuttle lands, and you and most of the passengers disembark. You are in the hangar bay of the great starship SX, with a group of other passengers. A guard, his glazed eyes squinting under a fuzzball of silver hair, greets you. A fuzzball of silver hair. Ah, that has to be that weirdo fucking psychic. Gary Spivey, I think his name is. I mean, look, you know, sending me on a space SX adventure with Gary Spivey sounds fun, but I'm just not into it. The Eternal Adventure. Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Choose Your Own Adventures at least had, you know, Dracula in space. Oh, that's easy. That one's getting a deleting. Eternal Prison. Alright. So we have possibly graphics. That's always a treat. Nice to see pictures again after a few fucking runs of just here's some fucking words, you loser. Go bat. Oh, god damn it. I take it back. That's right, you gotta fucking pick shit up specifically. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I'm not even looking up what the fucking pickup button is. I don't give a shit. The Eternal Prison is this fucking FPS fucking engine that I just hate. That...
I'm gonna kill you!
Eternam. Alright, look, now this sets expectations high. Bleeding knife on the fucking disc. There's I want my video game, god damn it. Okay. Interactive Publishing Corporation.
Welcome to Eternam. If you consulted our brochure, you'll know this is the vacation of a lifetime. You, Darn Jones, are about to visit islands which are highly accurate historical reproductions. Many synthetic humanoids will provide stunning realism, adding to your intense pleasure. If you experience any inconvenience, I'll be in touch.
Alright.
Have a nice stay.
So, Alright, so we're on fucking some kind of low poly Westworld. I mean, do I have to, like, chase down the pleasure bots? Is that part of the fun? Is this the game we're playing? Hey, who are you? Am I a giant? What the fuck is going on here? Huh. Oh, look. A cum skin rug on the wall. Okay. Okay, I got no mouse, so there's gotta be some... Ah.
Would you mind telling me where I am? What's your job?
This is the island of Cauda. It's the tail end of the archipelago. Duke Ethelred reigns here. You'll find his castle nearby, to the east.
Ooh! Oh, hell yeah. Oh, You're just not prepared for want of Gamelon Swedes.
Can you tell me a bit more?
There's nothing more
Don't
to
get
tell.
closer.
Just head east and you'll see what you see.
Okay, I take your word for it. Let's get the fuck out of here. Okay, is there a... Do I get a thing telling me directions? You know, that might have been fucking helpful, you fucking... I've got lasers, some reason? Little of this makes sense to me. Okay, enter is just fast turn, which I don't... Like, I'm assuming the opposite direction to that tower is east? Like, can I laser... Oh. Get him. I don't think that guy deserved that. I think I'm breaking the rules here. Okay, I found the giant meatball. Does that do something? Alright, let's just follow the roads. They're here for a reason, I want to believe. Wow, a hill. This is batshit insane. Like, it's probably running a bit quick, but also I don't want to spend a lot of time here, so, you know. Okay. Guess I'm not allowed in. Alright, okay. Wow. Alright, what the fuck was... Oh, tab. Okay, so tab is like, look at shit. A jug. That's amazing. Oh, weak old rug.
Down, Rex! That'll teach you.
That is amazing. That's fucking amazing.
To attack innocent varlets?
Yes!
Cut! We wish to make it clear that no dog has been mistreated during filming. The dog is, in fact, a well-paid professional stunt hound.
Extremely well paid.
How much is well paid.
30 GP and...
What? In that case, we'll do...
Please forgive this regrettable incident.
Thanks for help.
I present you...
Greetings. A most spiteful dog, don't you think?
Hello. So, you met the dog too?
Yes.
Ah!
He attacked me most viciously. The rest of the
I still feel like I'm running quick, and I shouldn't be.
ordeals finished me off.
Ordeals? What ordeals?
I didn't get past the first test.
What test was that?
A gaze to be avoided.
Alright. Still feel like I'm running quick. I mean, this is not a 286 game, but I don't know. I disagree that in this room, there is nothing to fucking see.
Whoa, who goes there? Pray, leave this room immediately. I have quite enough Whoa, who goes there? Pray, leave...
No. What are you gonna do? Spank me?
Do not oblige me to resort to violence.
Okay. What were those? Winter's okay. Great, fucking great. That's just not helpful. Winter, it's on its way. All right, that painting is looking at me.
Hey, you!
Jesus!
Where do you think you're going?
I'm looking for the Duke.
Go down to the end of the corridor. I'd bring a sweetmeat for the secretary if I were you. He's a greedy guts and he'll want something tasty before he lets you pass. I almost forgot. It'll soon be time for the train.
Huh?
Here it comes.
Good grief! What was that train doing here? A train in a castle?
Of course. It's the Medieval Express. When you have a message or a packet to send...
Nothing in that intro... Like, that intro was for another game. Nothing in that intro indicated any of this. In the slightest. Like, that lady was all serious, you know. That fucking cyberwoman was all busy. I thought we were gonna, I'm gonna have like an erotic thriller or something. And then I get here, and it's like an episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie.
In a hurry. It's the fastest way. That was
I still think, like, what's the fucking... Yeah, let's run this
probably
on
the
this.
Duke's
Oh, look at that.
pajamas
It's actually running slow. Okay, there we go.
on their way to the laundry.
I mean, the good news is this ran on a potato. So, you know.
Present yourself before the Duke, Master. Lord Ethelred is to be found at the end of the second hallway in the council chamber.
Yeah, I'm eagerly...
You still here?
Fuck off.
Here it comes.
Oh my! That ghastly train has ruffled my hair again. You don't think I should have it dyed, do you?
I suppose you heard about that Milo.
It's just endless.
She's been promoted.
There's someone in there. What happened to you?
Ha ha! The guards found me in their private apartments, and they didn't like my explanation! Ha ha ha!
This is...
Halt! Who goes there? I tell you, there was someone.
That's it. That's it.
This guy is dressed like a Triple H pay-per-view entrance. Oh, God. I'm not even going to talk to that person. I don't want to deal with it. We're going to come back to that one. That is Listen carefully when you meet the 143 speaking characters. Their clues and quirky sense of humor. Look. Cartoon sequences add comic relief to your arduous trek. Aren't you happy? Doesn't that just cheer you up? This is fucking amazing. This, you know. Yes, just look at that. Just fucking look at that. This is just stellar. Everything about this is just amazing. Everything about this is absolutely horrible. But like, so much effort. Like that Eternam was so amazing that like, even Euro soccer isn't gonna ruin this day for me. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I got my fucking... I'm eagerly awaiting my fucking your package has been shipped fucking email from Retroid. Because I want my thing. You know, I pre-ordered mine within the first hour, so I expect to be in the fucking first wave. Euro. Ah. That's fair. I understand you're getting upset at me about Sissy Man. I mean, look. Would have been what it would have been. Fucking Eternam, man. That is... Yeah, no, that's what I said. It was like Swedish, you know, Wand of Gamelon. Like it's a hideous animation style. Like largely no redeeming features. Just ugly, 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 ugly. If you're trying to use it to be funny, it's too much. And it's impossible to do anything serious with it because it's just fundamentally horrendous. It's like first season fucking Simpsons. Just, yeah. Everything moves too much. There's just no stillness. Core. I gotta make fucking... Friendly. Yeah, we'll fucking auto. I mean, it's got it on like CPU, but oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. Okay. Which one? Boop, boop. Alright, what guy am I? Am I white? Oh, the fuck am I over? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, so... am I white? No, I'm not. Oh, boop, boop. It should be pulled out a little bit, you know? Because, like, it's just so hard to see what's going on. The interactive football simulation. Fucking German. Oh, fuck no, I'm not buying an Odin 2. Like... okay, so here's an Odin 2. In order to get, like, you know, the difference between it and the Retroid. An Odin 2 would make sense if nothing else existed. Like, and again, that's not to say it's not a capable machine. But, I mean, A, the base model is unavailable. So the cheapest version you're going to be getting is the Pro. I got my Retroid 4 Pro for like, I don't know, $230 with shipping, right? It would be $550 for me to get a fucking Odin 2. And for that, I could get a fucking Steam Deck on fucking eBay, and that shit'll run PS3. Like, there's a point at which there's only so much you can really do with Android. And there's a lot about Android emulation systems that I like and prefer, particularly when it comes to something remotely portable. The Odin 2 is just not an upgrade. You know, it will run some stuff a little bit better. If I'm going to be spending $550 though, I'm going to get a fucking Steam Deck. I mean, also the Odin 2 is like just way too big. It's such a weird midpoint to get. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, it's got a better chip in it. Fucking so. It ain't better enough. And particularly not for the fucking price. I mean, I'm assuming Europe's a fucking rhythm game. Fucking better be. Just more fucking goddamn soccer. You know, like, I mean, even then, like, I just don't have a reason to even get a Steam Deck, because you know, like, those they're not, you know, anything that requires like a fucking case, you know, really, like anything that's big enough that I can't put it in my fucking pocket is just, you know, I can play at home. I can use game streaming. I don't want like an uncomfortably large and heavy handheld that's not, you know, kind of the point of a handheld. That is the biggest soccer ball I've ever seen. Okay, I don't appear to have any controls. Oh, wait, whoop. I think maybe, was he running on auto? Whoop. That doesn't, hey, alright. Ah, you fucking mutt. Oh, you fucking double mutt. Okay, that's headbutt. I do feel like, oh, Sub-Zero slide, damn it. That guy just fucking do some kind of cartwheel shit. I do like how someone just figured out, like, Vega game static would make a good crowd roar noise. Just like, oh, fuck yeah. We've got this. European Championship 1992. European races. Alright. Oh, fuck yeah. At least it's not fucking soccer. Like, because I looked into the Odin 2 when it first came out, and it's like, even the base model was like nearly $400, and it's like, what the fuck, man? Come on. Boot and install new operating system from Euro Races 1993. Probably won't do that. Don't know if I want to bother with that. Ah, Jesus, look. In no way should there be this much shit going on. You know, what fucking shenanigans are you pulling here? Alright. That fucking... Okay. Bug. The bats don't seem to be helping. Okay, cop stop, custom tag, DOS game, end game. Minge! And get Euro race. That won't work. Maybe I'll try DOS game. This has bored me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. There's like... Throughout the game, listen, learn, or receive your punishment from the motion picture video policeman. I do want to see that. Fuck you. I want my motion picture video policeman. Motion picture video policeman. You cannot escape motion picture video policeman. Alright, look. Just install the cunt. Mouse. Fine. Mouse. Fine. Syringe. Sort. God. It's just. I just want a motion video policeman. Where's there something? I swear there's something down here. Where's that? Just give me motion video policeman. Mixer, wave, sound, dole, remote, win setup. I mean, is it going? Fuck me. Damn it. I don't know. I'll come back to that one because I want to see my motion video policeman. What the fuck? Oh god, it's a fucking soccer autism again. Ah! I mean, damn it. Because I mean, look at that. You know, like I don't know much about soccer, but I appear to be interviewing ghosts. I love that. You know, like all right. You know, that kind of helps me understand what the game is. That, no fucking clue. God, you know, that's the blue guy, that's the customer from those Grover bits from Sesame Street that was constantly getting shit on because he was a bad waiter. Always wondered where he ended up. Evasive action. Alright. Probably going to be shitty. Because for some reason, people kept trying to make complex flight sims long before the technology was there to support it. God, it's just, you know. It's doing that run installed operating system again. What? Huh. That's interesting. I have to fucking delete that. That doesn't need to be there. Okay. All right. Am I going? I hate the controls on these things sometimes. Oh, I think the fuck am I looking at here? Look. Lord, I don't care. I mean, credit where it's due. At least it's like, look, you can have biplane, you know, you can go into the future even. I mean, look at that, you know? World Wars from the future. But it's just another dingy fucking goddamn flight sim that tries to cover up for the fact that it's boring as shit with a bajillion fucking controls. Alright, I thought evasive maneuvers was going to be related to evasive action. Yeah, I'm glad that we're through Europe now. Europe upset me. I mean, alright. You. Bomb laser. Alright.
This is Red Leader to Red 2. You're now approaching the Imperial City. This is Red Leader to Red 2. Come in, Red 2. Over.
This feels like a homework game, but it's like
this is Red
a reasonably decent one. That said, I mean, you know. That was a bit close.
This is Red Leader to Red 2.
Alright, look. There are some functional elements to that, but the fact that, like, explosions from things I blow up just immediately kill me kind of fucking kills it. Oh, fuck me. You know, I never played the even more incredible machine. Alright. Fun! Oh, let's run fun. Here's my passport to the world of fun. No, I don't want to install some fucking demo. Look, what is this nonsense? And stop showing it to me. Oh, you minge. The even more incredible machine. The pretty sweet machine. I do love these fucking dumb gizmos, though. Like, Did I do Ron or Tim? Let's try Tim. Hey, look at that. Phew. Sometimes stuff will just work eventually.
Put on your high tops for this one. See if you can put the basketball into the hoop on the right side of the screen.
Alright. So... I mean... Are the bowling balls even necessary? Do I get more points for them, I suppose? I don't know why I'd bother, like... Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming this does activate that. Huh. Okay. Alright. So far, so good. I don't have the RG35XX Plus Duran. I have a Retroarch Pocket 3 Plus. I don't really like Amberneck. Oh, I have multiple mice. Right, okay. Well, that's easy enough then. Alright, so we go there. That'll get that. We'll throw a mouse at this one. Alright, look, you fucking ninja. I mean, will just touching it do? Like... Nude Goldberg. I mean that, I'll keep that. That worked. That was fun. Huh. Alright. Well, that's weird, and that's a tomorrow problem. So how about that Eternam? I mean, lordy. Like, everything about it is so weirdly terrible, but like, you can sort of, you can interact with it. There's a lot of just weird design choices. You know, like having kind of a point-and-click adventure game interface without the capacity to really point-and-click, which... You know, really, if you wanted to do that, just click tab, let me go into point-and-click mode, and let me sort of interact with the universe that way. That would be much more practically useful. But instead, it's just sort of like got this, okay, we'll figure out what you're about thing, which is not going to help me solve any kind of puzzle. You know, like, I'm not going to figure out, okay, maybe I've got to be close to something to look at it, to interact with it. Alright, can I, if you just let me, like, mouse around and sort of fidget about, I might actually get fucking somewhere. But, I mean... Even ignoring the sort of weird gameplay choices, oh boy, some of those creative decisions. Like, when one of the first interaction points of your video game is, like, a fucking wand of Gamelon Swede taking up, like, most of the screen, that's confronting. Like, that is... it's just a brutal surprise. Like, what does this do? And just, the fucking, and then it's just, it doesn't give you, there's no spare second where just something isn't jabbering on or doing something, like it can't let you be, because there's nothing to appreciate if you have a moment of stillness. Like, there's nothing really in that game you're gonna go, oh wow, yeah, I'm having a fucking good time. It's like, no, you walked into a room, now the statues have to be talking about getting hair dye, because, like, we have a CD and we can fill it. We've got, like, fucking hours of audio and by God, we're gonna fucking make you listen to it. A couple of non-functionals in there too, which was sort of a disappointment. I mean, I do really want to see that fucking digital movie policeman, because I bet he's got some funny catchphrases. Me, like just the fucking like I said it about season 1 Simpsons, you know, but like the real bad one, the one that like almost fucked up the whole season because it didn't get finished, or it got finished but it was a piece of shit. And then like the reason why the series starts with the fucking Christmas episode and not like anything remotely sensible. Like it's weird too, because in Australia the first episode was I think Bart like whichever the one where Bart goes to the fucking private school, which is a much better opening episode. That's like a fairly simple structural family sitcom. It explains all the characters. It's a great setup. The opening episode they were aiming for was the fucking Babysitter Bandit episode, which is just a terrible idea. And like Ms. Botts in that episode has that thing where like it's just over animated. You know, she moves like a human skin filled with snakes. And that's all that Wand of Gamelon stuff. Like everything ripples and writhes and shifts as they talk in ways that are entirely unhuman. And like it's there are so many animation styles that you may think are like, all right, this is kind of fucking horrible. But then, you know, you wind up finding a place for them. You know, there's like purpose and space to a lot of these things. I ain't ever seen that shit show back up again outside of like, you know, the deliberate engagement of the hideousness of it, which is like a backhanded compliment. You know, it's not because it's good. You know, it's used because it's fucking shithouse. Because it is shithouse. It's just functionally irredeemable. Yeah, no, the Babysitter Bandit episode was originally going to be the first episode. And goddamn, there are days where part of me thinks that would have killed the fucking series. You sit down and just watch that and it's like, this is awful. And it's not very funny. It's just stressful to look at. I mean, the Christmas episode is a weird first episode. Like, it's cruel. It's a mean-spirited fucking story, and it's very depressing. But, like, the fucking Babysitter Bandit is bad. And yet, someone thought, hey, you know what would be fun for my video game? Let's get some of that going. You know, my hell would just be showing up at the gates and just everybody moving like that. It's going to take me a long time to get used to. Does he try to kill himself in the first episode? I know he tries to kill himself in the Safety Inspector episode. He might do, I can't remember off the top of my head. I mean, it's an unrelentingly grim episode. Because there's no back catalog of Homer being an idiot to leverage any of them. Like, you know, you can do mean things to a character who's kind of a dick sometimes. You know, like Homer's kind of a dick sometimes. And that gives you this buffer space where you can abuse him and it feels just. You know, it's not like, oh, this is just kind of mean. Like, the first episode has no back catalog of that, and Homer doesn't do anything wrong in the episode, you know? Like, the Christmas for his family is ruined because Bart's a stupid piece of shit, his boss steals his fucking wages, and because the pay for a mall Santa is nothing. You know, he breaks himself over a wheel to try and fucking fix this situation, and the entire episode and the entire world is just incredibly cruel to him for the whole run. Well, I mean, the one that actually does that is the fucking Bart goes to fucking college episode. Like, that really... Bart goes to college, Bart goes to the... You know, Bart gets an F. Like, that episode really... Like, it starts with them... I'm pretty sure that's the one that starts with them doing the fucking... Scrabble game. And that Scrabble game really sets up so much of the family really, really, really fucking well. Like, it establishes that Bart's had trouble making nitwit, Homer's, quick to anger, Lisa's the genius, Marge is there. No, the Christmas ep was the first ep because the first episode was, like, the Ms. Bart's episode was animated so poorly. Like, huge, like, it wasn't, like, that whole episode had to be, like, reanimated. Like, they sent it back to get it reanimated. And that's why it's the season finale. It was because they were waiting for it to fucking show up so they could get it to air. Like, the Christmas episode wasn't meant to be the first episode. But again, Bart Gets an F is a sensible first episode for a fucking family sitcom. After that, you can do an awful lot. I mean, Homer is kind of a dick at the start, even though Bart's a dick. Starts out Quidjibo, the slow realization of Homer figuring out that Bart's making fun of him. Yeah, Marge being the lush and Homer being the sensible one. That's out of character. Again, like, you'll see that in a lot of shows. Like, just, like, first season King of the Hill is quite rough, purely because, like, Hank really is more of an ignorant redneck in those first few, like, particularly first few episodes. And that just, it's one of the situations where it just really doesn't work for the rest of it. He needed to stand out in some way. So making him, like, the more sensible one. Particularly, and, when Hank being a little more sensible allowed, like, Boomhauer, Bill, and Dale to be, a little wilder. But, yeah, I mean, that first season is rough. There's the first two seasons I really don't ever go back to for any reason. I mean, season 2 I think has a few okay episodes, but it really takes season 3 and, like, season 4, like, where I'm at now is where you start to, like, particularly, like, the tail end of season 4 has, like, this otherworldly dream quality that is very subtle. It's more to do with the way they pace it. Like, there's a speed to the events that, because they rely on sort of broader understanding of, like, expected story tropes, lets them blur through things in a way that would be disorienting were it not for that structure. And because of that, you get, like, something that, people will talk about, like, dreamlike geography, where spaces just meld into each other. There's, like, this dream logic where even if the two things aren't remotely connected, your brain will just force the connection because it's trying to make sense of shit. And that allows for this sort of really, weird pace that they tie to the joke structure. Like, the opening of Mr. Plow is, like, an insane amount of speed. It goes from, like, it's a pornography store, I was buying pornography, to the can't trust a pig with watermelons, to put it in H. And that's over the space of, like, maybe 90 seconds, give or take. Like, the scene's literally just back to back to back. And you're never lost, you're never confused, you're never asking a question, because it's like, alright, he's just in the middle of nowhere hitching a ride. And you don't really have to overthink that, because he's, having to go to some fucking shitty goddamn car yard in the middle of nowhere because they're poor. There's all these, like, little background structures that let them hit this fucking pace. And that hits its zenith in Last Exit to Springfield, which I really can't wait to get to, because that is, I mean, an amazing episode by any fucking assessment, but also my personal favorite. Like, it is just madness from start to finish. And the joke density is incredible. And there are all these little bits in it that make you kind of go, huh? Another one I do really like is the Bigger Brother episode too. There's an almost menacing quality to the surreal element in that, like, it doesn't, there's something about having an episode of Ren and Stimpy in it instead of, like, Itchy and Scratchy. It's just odd. And then there's, like, the whole weird Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf moments between Bart and Homer, which is also really odd. And there's just these baffling tensions put into it that shouldn't work, but again, because it's like, it has this dream pacing. It sort of succeeds. American Dad has some liberties in terms of like its foundational structure is more naturally open to the absurd. It's a bit like South Park. Like when your first episode has aliens, that gives you a broader palette to work with. A family sitcom has a lot of limitations naturally. So unless you add something like CIA and aliens, you're going to be stuck, well, you're not necessarily stuck, but if you're just bored and lazy, you're stuck with the cutaways because going to the narrative effort of explaining why something's happening takes time. And, you're trying to just jam fucking jokes in there. And, let's face it, family sitcom is kind of a dry well at this point. Unless, unless you're just comfortable watching, I don't know. Unless you're really just happy watching, like, fucking Ray Romano repeats, I suppose. I mean, I'm sure they're out there, Do they have him in blonde? I just don't say revenge, and it's just spite, malice, greed, boredom, revenge. You've been gallivanting around with your floozy of a bigger brother, haven't you? Haven't you? Look at me. Bart doing a fake orgasm spot with, like, fucking Homer pushing him on the swing. Like, that's an intensely dark scene. For a lot of reasons. Just ending with him back bent over the fucking goddamn fire hydrant. This is even more painful than it looks. Calling him Pepsi. Good up. I gotta get Mr. Plow finished. But it's one of those ones where I might take a piece out and just sort of spread some elements of it across the next few episodes. John Vitti was the writer of that one, and for Last Day, although the head writer basically. The ideas man behind Mr. Plow and Last Exit to Springfield, and I do feel like some of that dreamlike quality is on him. I don't think it was deliberate, like it's just one of those happy accidents that occurs when you've just got, okay, when you're like sitting in a room going, what can we pull out? And if you got people thinking about it, you're just gonna sort of wind up, all right, if we can pare it down, what can we fucking strip out of this? How can we get a joke in here? Like here's a good example of like the cutaway shit. Like, Family Guy will use cutaways with like fucking, Adam West and shit an awful lot. Having him as a mayor was useful. But like The Simpsons has that kind of Adam West is an insane person joke in Mr. Plow, but they have the narrative logic of they're at a car show. He's a kind of quasi-washed up actor at a car show signing like, Batman shit because the Batmobile's there. That's like kind of the sort of difference. Yeah. Scream, I'm a hemophiliac until he turns away in disgust. Then just slug him in the back of the fucking head. Season 4 is a gem. Like there was some shit kicking around in the mid-90s, man. Like it's about where we start. The same as like season 3 of X-Files. Like season 3 of X-Files, and I think Vince Gilligan was one of the main sort of forces behind it. But like Jose Chung's from Outer Space, absolute miracle of an episode. That affected me, that episode. I didn't know you could just be that interesting on a regular TV show. Some good work in there now. Yeah, I know. So yeah, I still watch Family Guy just because it's sound and noise. I can't watch The Simpsons. I mean, especially now that I've seen a clip of what poor Julie Kavner sounds like in like fucking season 35. It's just like, just let him die. Pitt the Elder. All right, look. We may do we may do a whole Simpsons fucking, I don't know, stream one day, but I can't like sit here for another 15 minutes talking about this, because I do have to fucking finish that thing, and I do have to have breakfast. So you can, you know, mess about with that business on your own. Remember to read and share the articles. Articles. They're like a video, but like you don't have to hear anybody. They're good for you, you know. Learn to read again. It's important. Patreon sitting steady at 308. Remember, number go up, number go up, number go up, number go up. I think another part of Link's Awakening Big went up yesterday. That's been fun. So watch that if you haven't. Well, just, I mean, the idea of, like, doing, you know, there are examples of it, like, earlier examples of that kind of, like, real sort of weird, you know, early, like, meta in a way that plays more with the ideas of a show as opposed to some sort of intertextuality, you know. But, like, you know, like, really having fun. Because, like, as opposed to just season 1 of, like, hey, what if there was a cave lady or some shit, you know. Like, really, just getting into the meat and potatoes. Like, you know, it's like Clive Buckman's Final Repose is in season 3 as well, and that's another just amazing episode. But, like, again, if you haven't ever, if you've watched enough X-Files and either don't remember or haven't watched fucking Jose Chung's From Outer Space, absolutely watch that. It is an absolute fucking gem. Just beautiful structure, fantastic, funny, but, like, funny in ways that make sense, you know? It's not like just, oh, let's have something wacky happen and not think about it. It's like, it's entirely, you know, germane to the fucking situation. Really goddamn funny. Yeah, I may do a watch along or something on, like, fucking as a subscriber thing. Because I'm not going to be monetized on that one. Alright. The cave woman being attractive was out there for the fucking, like, no. I hate to break it to you, no forest-dwelling cave being is going to fit a modern human interpretation of fuckable. Like, ain't gonna have the smoky eye. I mean, it's gonna fucking reek, for starters. Yeah. That's what I think happened to, like, fucking, you know, whatever his name is, the kid that played the Flash. Like, he was on California Fornication and just exposed to an altogether dangerous level of David Duchovny fuck stank. You just, yeah, that's like radiation. That shit's just gonna alter you at a cellular level. Alright, enough of this shenanigans. New show up. Number go up. Watch my show, or I'll bash you fucking kids.